Hello and welcome to Tuck's Take, brought to you by PlaySugarhouse.com, your home for live in-game betting. 3-2 last week brings us to 43, 33-2 on the season. It's a money-making season, but I feel Christmas is coming late, or maybe coming again. First present under the tree this weekend, the Colts travel to Arrowhead, traditionally one of the toughest places to play, right? Wrong. Let's dispel the myth. Arrowhead is thought to be one of the tougher places to play. I've been there. It's loud, exciting. The tailgating alone is legendary, but the Chiefs are under 500 against the spread at home since 2015. But Tuck, how relevant is that? Patrick Mahomes has only been the quarterback this year. Well, they're 4-4 against the spread at home this season. This might not be a popular thing to say, but it has to be said. The Chiefs are overrated. Tuck, you're crazy! What are you talking about? They're 12-4. Patrick Mahomes has thrown for 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns. But if you take a closer look under the hood, what do you see? Kansas City has played 6 games against teams that made the playoffs. 6. They were 2-4 in those games. One of those wins was against Baltimore, and that could have easily been a loss. I know it wasn't. Nonetheless, they beat the Chargers without Joey Bosa in Week 1 and the Ravens in Week 14. That's it. There's not another quality win on their schedule. Without Kareem Hunt, this team isn't nearly as dangerous. Case in point, the Chiefs are 3-3 in their last 6. Now, I've been touting the Colts for a while. While the Chiefs have faltered down the stretch, the Colts have been on a tear and essentially been in playoff must-win mode for 2 months. Indy is now won 10 of their past 11. They are a far more complete team. Marlon Mack gives this team a running game they've never had. Well, not for a long time at least. Their defense is very solid. The Chiefs have a decent pass rush, but Andrew Luck gets rid of the ball quickly, and his line does a great job protecting him. I think this is a gift. I think the Colts could easily win this game. I am thrilled to take the points. In Week 16, I said, the best 2 teams in the AFC right now might just be the Chargers and the Colts. I haven't backed off that. We, the fans, the experts, we like to award championships in November. And if that was the case, the Los Angeles Rams would be champions. But after starting the season 11-1, the Rams have not been good as of late. 2-2 in their last 4, beating the lowly 49ers and Arizona Cardinals, and losing at home to the Eagles, and losing in Chicago. So, they can beat up the basement dwellers, but lose to playoff teams. That's not exactly the trend you're going for, right? Jared Goff has struggled, 6 touchdowns, 6 interceptions in his last 5 games, and that's with a standout 4-touchdown game in Week 17 against San Francisco. The Rams' offense, still explosive, but they've been out of sync since Cooper Kupp was injured. Good news, Todd Gurley is back from injury, and maybe that makes the difference. This line is ignoring the fact that the Rams can't stop the run. And the last time I checked, something the Cowboys can do pretty well is run the ball. This line is also ignoring the fact that Dallas has a very good defense. They shut down Seattle's #1 run offense last week. A few weeks ago, they shut down Drew Brees and that vaunted Saints offense. Should the Rams be favored? Yes. They're 13-3 and playing the game at home. But this is way too many points. By the way, the Rams are 3-4-1 against the spread at home this season. I am all over the Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? To be honest, I think the Cowboys could win this game. Getting a touchdown or more is an absolute gift. Thank you once again, Santa. Another game, another favorite that faltered down the stretch. New England went 4-3 in their last 7. As a Jet fan, whenever I come down on the Patriots, I am accused of not being objective. Okay, so here goes. What the New England Patriots have accomplished over the past 2 decades is unbelievable. It's unreal. I can't even imagine. It might never happen again. They deserve our respect. Tom Brady is arguably the greatest quarterback to ever play the game. Happy? Okay, now to the reality of what's going on in 2019. They lost Josh Gordon. Gronk isn't what he once was, and Tom Brady is fighting Father Time and losing. At 41 years old, Brady is not close to what he once was. I could argue that the Chargers are better in every facet of the game, except coaching. Is the Bill Belichick factor enough to swing this game in New England's direction? Possibly, but I don't think so. The better team is getting more than a field goal. Another gift. Thank you, Santa. Take the Chargers and the points. Do you remember this? The best 2 teams in the AFC right now might just be the Chargers and the Colts. I haven't changed my mind. Nick Foles and his Eagles travel to New Orleans to take on the Saints. This is a good Saints team, and they have shown us over the past year plus that they can win in so many different ways. Whether it be Breeze throwing the ball 50 times and outscoring an opponent 45-42, or the running game and defense grinding one out, the Saints can win pretty or ugly. This is a well-coached team that has veteran leadership. A tough task indeed for the Nick Foles-led Eagles. But are the Saints unbeatable at home? While there was a time when the Saints were dominant on their home turf, that story doesn't really add up as they enter the postseason. A great way to measure home field advantage is by using point differential at home versus on the road. The Saints were actually better on the road, outscoring teams by over 10 points per game away from home and about 8.5 points in New Orleans. So the Saints are good, really good, but no better at home, really. In fact, the Saints are 4-4 against the spread at home this year. Over the past 3 years, they're 13-12, essentially 50-50. Overall, the Saints are 1-4 in their last 5 against the spread, while Philly has covered the spread in 4 straight games. Just as the Eagles experienced the unthinkable a season ago under Nick Foles, they're now one step closer. A lot of that has to do with young, unheralded players making plays in pivotal moments. It's hard to count this Eagles team out, because each and every week, someone new has stepped up. Whether it be on defense or offense or special teams, a new hero seems to emerge each and every week. The logical person inside my brain doesn't want to believe that it's all Nick Foles. But the emotional fan inside me sees how his teammates respond when he's on the field. At this point, it's foolhardy to try to make sense of it. Just enjoy the ride. Do I think the Eagles are going to win this week? No, I don't. But I do think the line is ridiculous. Give me Philly and the points. So, it's a dog-eat-dog kind of week. 4 games, and we're taking all the underdogs. That'll do it for this week's edition of Tuck's Take. Until next time, I'm David Tuckman. Enjoy the games, and good luck.